A good rule of thumb is an average of $8,000 per area. That email was sent to me in April 2023 and I left it on red. Cause baby, like what? Welcome back. I am Lady Sweet and thank you for clicking on this video. So I don't know what happened in between my nap, but my eye turned pink. I don't know if I slept on it, but please excuse my eye. In this video I am going to be doing like a cost breakdown, or basically just going over my cost sheet of my Lipo 360 surgery. So as you see, I have been going down a list, letting you know everything. Like I'm inching my way all the way up into like the actual surgery, letting you know everything that you need to know, or at least what they telling me I need to know. But one thing that when I used to always research lipo is like, girl, how much did you pay for it? Like, because if you talking about like 10K or something like that, miss me with that. Now here's the thing. Before I get into this, you need to know it really depends on where you are, how far you want to travel, and if the people are actually good or not. In all honesty, yeah. So popular places like Mia Aesthetics, of course, Mia Aesthetics, I don't know how they are able to do like wholesale Lipo 360s, but they are. And then you also have places like Santabello. Now I heard Santabello does like higher pricing. There were some places around me that were like actually linked to like a hospital, like plastic surgeons at hospitals, and then also places where it's like a doctor's office. One quote that I was given was $7 grand, and that was for like the actual surgery, the Lipo 360. Then there was another instance where I was trying to do like a wake lipo, and it was $5 grand, but they were doing the sale, so that's why I was able to get it that cheap. But I did have to lower my BMI. So like I said, it all depends on what you're getting and where you're at and how far you're willing to go. Now the thing with Mia Aesthetics is they're not everywhere, so you're gonna have to travel. So keep that in mind. However, because I was patient and waited and also put in the work, that's another thing, how many rounds of lipo you may have to go through. So I would suggest losing weight, getting to that BMI, not only for safety reasons, but so you won't have to keep doing surgery like this again. So try to lose the weight first. If you want to find out a way to lose the weight, I do have a playlist on phentermine, so take advantage of that playlist, because phentermine does work, and it's my playlist is going to tell you the good and the bad, and I don't want you to have to do like multiple rounds of lipo when you could put in the work first. You're gonna need to know how to eat healthy anyway, so you might as well put in the work. Moving on. So yeah, that's another thing. Like, make sure you have a low BMI first, so you don't have to get multiple rounds of surgery. As it turns out, I would like, so last year I was going to go to Chicago or either the one in Indiana, because it was Ohio. They opened one of Mia Aesthetics up in Columbus, Ohio. Was it Columbus? Was it Mia? Or I know I wanted a wait because I was scared of the anesthesia. So I was gonna go to either Mia Aesthetics or that other popular one that I cannot think of the name. I wanna just say it's Mia. Airoscope. It's literally called Airoscope. So that's the one that I was wanting to get. And I was going to travel out there because I really didn't want that. Like, I wanted a less invasive surgery, but even doing the research, don't get me wrong, I'm not gonna say that Airoscope does not work, because I've seen the results on other women. Like, you do see a difference, but even just looking at the at reviews from other people, they're like, you know what, looking back, I might as well have just done the actual surgery. So usually Airoscope runs you every bit starting out at like 3,500, right? So I waited, and instead I did the phentermine. Now part of that was fear and me trying to just be cautious. I'm like, you know what, I want to learn how to lose weight, which is why I started phentermine, and I lost altogether 30 pounds, give or take 32, 30, something like that. So I lost altogether 30 pounds, which was a blessing, thank God. And now, leading up to now, I made the decision, like, you know what, yeah, I want to work out, and yeah, I do build the habits to work out and go to the gym, but let's be for real, the results that I want, it's not gonna happen because you can't target fat. So it's like, let me just, you know, look around and find a plastic surgeon, and lo and behold, there's a place around here where I live. I live in like a Midwest place. You know where I live. I live somewhere in the Midwest, and they just rent like a random plastic surgeon place was starting to offer Miami pricing for Lipo 360. So we're finally here. Usually their lipo runs for 4,000, right? And that's like not awake lipo, like you're getting put down, you put under. So usually it runs 4,000. However, they have a February special. They took 1,000 off, so it's 3,000 just for the Lipo 360. Now we're gonna get into the cost. So in order for you to get that $3,000 special, you had to put the down payment before the end of February. So I'm still in good time if I wanted to, but you had to put down that down payment first, and then your surgery had to be done within March. Like if it's past March, then you got to pay full price basically. That's 3,000. So with that Lipo 360 3,000, you get the faja 1-step. They also give you the 3 foam boards, but I suggest buying some just in case, which I think I'm going to do that as well. And that's including the anesthesia. So I don't know why it's written like that. Now for the extra $500, you can get 5 lymphatic draining massages. I don't know, you just look weird after a while. So for extra $500, you can get the 5 lymphatic draining massages. And I wanted to get it there because, you know, it's all in-house. It's not like a discounted place. So you basically, the same place you got the surgery is the same place you get your massages, which I thought was beneficial because, you know. So usually instead of, like if you wanted to get like the single packages of the lymphatic massages, which I'm going to do a whole video on that, it would be $150 a piece. So you are saving, math. So 150, 300, and then 600. You saving a lot, honestly. So you saving $250 by doing the massage package with them. So if your doctor has that, I suggest you do that. Like, keep it all in house. And with that, I paid the down payment. So the down payment was $1,000 to reserve your surgical date. They do have different forms of like payment plan sources. So you do have the care credit, you do have, let me see, so you have care credit, Cherry, Alpha Line, or cash, or your debit or credit card. Personally, it probably, okay, to make things simpler and for me to like not having to keep getting dings on my credit report, I think I'm just gonna do it with my credit card and go from there. But those are the options that you have. You don't have to pay the full whop after the 1,000 in that setting, but you do have those options to, you know, to finance the surgery. So with my $1,000 down payment, and since I did it with a credit card, I had to pay a 3% fee. So keep that in mind. If you do pay with your credit card, you're gonna have to pay a fee. So if you can get cash, do cash. I'm gonna say it again, if you can do cash, do cash. If you're like me and you like, man, I don't want to have to like unlock my Experian and have them do like a little credit check and all that other stuff with care credit, then do the credit card if you have the you know, the available balance for it. But I feel like that would be more beneficial for me because I don't want no dings on my credit report right now. I'm at a 750. I'm trying to get higher and I don't want nobody looking at nothing. Like nobody looking at nothing. I don't want none of that. So yeah, so right now it says balance due is $2,500. So I don't know how they're gonna split that up. If I wanted to do $500 a month, that would just be $500 a month. Jeez Louise. I wonder if they'll let me separate that into 10. I don't know. We'll play that by ear. We will play that by ear. So yeah, that's the payment. And like I said, it comes with the 1-step faja, it comes with the ab foams. So make sure you're financially ready. Make sure you have your ducks in a row. And that's how much my surgery is going to cost. It's not that big. It's not as big as what I thought it would be because I'm gonna tell you, I sent the email 2 years ago. Hold on. 2 years ago, I sent the email to like a plastic surgery place, and I'm like, hey, I'm interested in getting liposuction in my upper back and stomach, and I want to know how much it costs. Do you know what they sent me? They sent this. Great, I can set you up for a consultation. There is a $200 fee that is due over the phone when scheduling, but we do take that off your surgical fee. Pricing can be difficult with liposuction until we see you in person. A good rule of thumb is an average of $8,000 per area. I will say oftentimes patients need a tummy tuck for the abdominal area paired with liposuction, but that is not always the case. Do you want to go ahead with the consultation? That was done, that email was sent to me in April 2023, and I left it on red. Cause baby, like, what? I'm gonna send you another one. This one was done last year before I decided to do Phenomene. Hold on. I don't know what it is about April that made me want to get my body done, but in April 2024, I sent like the little, you know, message on the website like, hey, I weigh 206. I want to get air scoped or something non-invasive. I did not want to do cool scope, and this place offers cool scope. So they sent me an email back like, non-invasive body sculpting treatments result in only a few centimeters of change after a series of weekly treatments and are therefore not very effective. The doctor performs minimally invasive liposuction surgical procedures that result in true body sculpt. Most patients go down one dress size, with most patients losing a few inches. An estimated price would be about $7,000. Now, here's the thing. I actually was supposed to go to this one. I set a date. So she asked me like, when would you like to come in? And I let her know when I wanted to come in, and she did not follow up with that email. Timing is everything. So now here I am finna get lipo 360. Now it is gonna be like the actual lipo, but I'm gonna be paying less. And in my eyes, I'm already seeing it. I'll be seeing better results. I'm already claiming it. That's mine. So I'll be seeing better results for a cheaper price, and it's closer. So I don't know. Don't just stop at the one place. Sometimes you have to go out. Sometimes you probably just need to wait. Because after she did not respond to me, that's when I got on Phenomene and I lost more weight. Because there was also an issue where it's like, well, I suggest you get your BMI down. And now that my BMI is down, I don't know. I feel like I need to get it down a little bit more. Like I said, I'm 176. And I want to get down to at least 165 to be at the exact 30 BMI. So I done yapped enough already. I want to thank you for watching this video, and let me know what quotes they've been giving you lately, because some, like, these surgeons be, they be taxing. So let me know down below what quotes you have received so far and where you're from. All right, remember to spread love, pursue purpose, and center God, and everything will be okay. And bye.